Hi everyone, Austin here. Today I wanted to do something different. So this is Totally Accurate Battle Simulator, or TAPS for short. I haven't been playing this game for quite a while now, but I have been playing a lot of it back in the days, like a year ago or something like that. Either way, I wanted to do some videos from it. I hope you will enjoy them, and I think the best option is to start with campaign, and let's do the introduction campaign, just so that I could refresh my memory on it. So let's get right into it. Clubs. And the first level, we get some clubmen here, we get the battlefield. Okay, and we get some variants. We have only 3 unlocked so far, and I think that placing down some spear throwers wouldn't be a bad idea. I mean, they throw spears, they have clubs, so it just makes sense to kill them before they get to us. Although I think there are some accuracy issues here. Oh well, come on, you got this. Come on. Oh, okay. That didn't work because they can't hit a target that is 2 feet away from them. Now we're going to use some clubs as mid shield and give time for our spear throwers to actually hit something, hopefully. Did they just hit our guy, or did it just look like that? Well, come on. You got this. Okay. First level passed. Let's go. Well, if I had problems with the first level, it might be problematic later on. Here we've got the spear throwers. If they have the same aim as our spear throwers, then it shouldn't be much of a problem. So we're going to use some protectors because they have shields. I hope these shields will protect us, and then we're going to do some spear throwers and the clubber. Let's see what happens. The shields did protect us, that's good. And it would seem like our spear throwers are actually able to hit something this time. Yes, so we won that pretty easily. Now sticks and bones. Okay, so what do we have here? We have some I don't remember what they were called, but we get some guys with sticks and some guys with rocks. Okay, and some guys with clubs. Makes sense. So I think it would be good to kill them with spears, and for these guys maybe even more spears and some clubs to just slow them down. That hopefully will work. Let's see. Well, okay, he attacks with spikes. Okay, that doesn't have that long range, so we're able to take him down, and we've got 3 clubbers left, or 4. Now 3. Actually there were 5, but now there are only 2 left. Come on, you got this. We got 2-1 numerical advantage, and we won. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, here we have a pretty tight formation of shields and clubs, and I think the bone mage could work, or the stoner. Let's see what the bone mage can do here. We just go all in on bone mages, and they can do a lot of damage, but there are a lot of clubbers left, so you better reload your magic sticks. And you did. Okay, let's continue on. Oh, now we're facing off some other units. These are the farmers and some hobbits, and we have a new map, a village. Okay, so yeah, we can't afford the mammoth, so let's use chieftains and let's see what happens. They have access. I remember them having high damage, so let's see if they can beat some farmers. I would hope so. It's a 2v1 and we won. Let's go. Let's go to the next level. Hay. Okay, so we've got guys in hay bales with sticks and some potion throwers. Okay. So we have the right amount of money for Mammoth, so let's do that. Well, he is a little confused, I think, from these potions. They were confusing people and running around in circles then. But they can also confuse themselves. Okay. Come on. You got this. Okay. Mammoth is better than some hay and some potions. Good to know. Let's move on. Hay and pitchforks. Okay. They have a tight formation, which means that probably bone mages wouldn't be so bad against them. And yes, they were absolutely obliterated. Yeah, they stood no chance. Absolutely no chance. Now, oh, there are some hobbits hidden in the fields. Okay, and we have some potion throwers and the guys with scythes. Okay, let's go with a mammoth and 2 chieftains and the stoner. Okay, let's see what happens. Okay, I actually haven't tested out stoner before, so he isn't too impressive. He just throws a rock and then he dies. Well, how is our mammoth doing? Pretty well so far. Although he does seem to have some problems with these big guys with skies. Well, come on, you've got this. Just 2 potion throwers left. Come on. He turned green. Perhaps it's a zombie mammoth now. But he did his job, so let's move on. We've got some soldiers, some knights, pretty much, with swords. Okay. And now we have the farmer faction, so I would go here with the harvesters. I mean, they would seem like someone who can take down lots of enemies with a single attack, so it just makes sense. And in fact, they can do that. They can do that very, very well. Now we have some what were their... I think they were called bards, and we have the archers. So here, let's do hay balers, because arrows can't hit them, and the bards are just running around in circles from what I can remember. Yep, they stood no chance. No chance at all. Come on, whack them with your sticks. And the bards are running away into the water, falling off the cliff. Well, I don't think that's a smart idea, but okay. We have won. Swords and catapults. Okay, interesting name of the level, but this shouldn't really be a problem. Let's just let's use the wheelbarrows. They were pretty fast, if I remember correctly, so they should be able to take down the catapult relatively easily. Well, I don't think the catapult works anymore. And let's move on to the king. Okay, so we've got a king with his soldiers, his knights around him, and some priests, some healers. Okay. Honestly, let's do some wheelbarrows and the scarecrow to scare the king away. And let's do some potion sellers and maybe a harvester and some farmers. Maybe this will work. I remember the crows dealing a lot of damage, so if the if we can kill the healers, then the king shouldn't be a problem. Well, we did kill the healers, and the king is about to fall. Let's go. Okay. Now we're moving on to next era. So we've got some ancient Greece, I think, or ancient Rome. These shields would look like they were from ancient Rome. So, basic formation. Yeah, I don't think that these spears are supposed to do that. I think that these two should point their spears through this gap in the middle. But okay, I'm not going to judge. Let's just use our catapults to absolutely obliterate them, because they're in quite tight formations, so one boulder should be enough to annihilate them. And it would seem that it is enough, indeed. Or they have some troops left here. I would like to take control of you, and well, he missed, so now it's our chance to kill him. Come on, okay, one dead. What, two more to go, I think? Let's switch the camera to first person. Yeah, this might be problematic. I actually would like to take control of the catapult. And I blew myself up. Okay, let's try this again, maybe with a different strategy. Let's go with a couple of knights here. Oh, so this guy is called a squire, not a knight. But okay. So we've got knights and squire against shields and spears. Well, these long spears are no good when we fight at close quarters, so... Okay, we've won. Now we're facing off some hoplites. So they have both shields and spears. Yeah, maybe this time catapults will work. Let's see. One catapult and one square on each side. Let's hope for the best, and it worked flawlessly. One boulder on each side and a victory. Okay, now we're facing off ballistas and shields. Okay, ballistas were like single target, I think, so we're going to do 2 catapults to take out these shields and then just some archers to take care of ballistas. Well, when catapult is down, I would hope that the catapult can do some work, because I don't see arrows doing... never mind. Arrows can in fact destroy a ballista. Yeah, I didn't think that an arrow could destroy a wooden ballista, but in fact it can, because these battles are totally accurate. Well, let's move on. We got a Minotaur. So we'll get some Minotaurs here and some Spearmen. So let's get 2 kings here. And I don't know what else really. Maybe some archers in the back and the square. Okay, let's see what happens. Will the Minotaurs charge to our archers and kill them real quick? But our kings should still be pretty strong. I mean, they do have lots of HP and damage. They have big swords. And these Minotaurs have, what, horns? Come on. Don't tell me that a cow was able to defeat a guy with a 6-foot-long sword. Okay, let's try a different strategy. Perhaps the catapults are the answer. We're going to put 1 square here, actually 2, so the Minotaurs will charge them, but their charge is super effective, so they'll land over here. And they will be stopped by these 2 squares and shot at with the catapults. And then to finish the rest off, we'll have some archers here. That's the plan. Which almost worked. Almost might be not good enough in this case. Yeah, I don't think these Minotaurs are getting easily killed by catapults. They were supposed to be. Yeah, it did not work. Did not work at all. Well, perhaps we can just do a lot of archers and some bards running around. Perhaps this will work, hopefully. If we can shoot the Minotaurs, then the rest wouldn't be a problem. But the Minotaurs are really tanky, and they don't want to get killed too easily. Yeah, this is a problem. Okay, one is dead, but the question is the second one dead? No, it's not. Well, we have a guy with a spear and the Minotaur left, so Perhaps if we were able to distract them for a little longer, perhaps then it would work. Hopefully. Well, most of our arrows missed, so I don't have that high hopes. But now we've scored a couple of hits, but they've connected to our archers, which isn't particularly good. Please shoot them. Okay, one is dead. The second one should fall soon. Hopefully it will. Come on. Come on, archers, you've got this. Don't shoot yours. Don't shoot each other. Come on. Shoot the Minotaur. Shoot the enemy, not yourselves. Well, at least shoot the guy with the spear. He isn't running around at 60 miles an hour. Oh well, this guy ain't even moving. It really shouldn't be hard to hit him. I guess I have to help you out because you know how to do it. Well, now he's dead. Now you can go and actually kill the Minotaur. That is a bit more problematic. Did you kill him? Oh, good job. Good job, guys. Where are you going now? Okay. Oh, there was one guy stuck here. Okay. We've won. Let's move on. Let's go. Now the Vikings. So ice archers only. Almost. Interesting. Now we have the ancient faction. So I think let's start Zeus. I think that if I know one thing about electricity, that it likes moving from one person to another if they're close together. So I think this should work pretty well here. And let's get some hoplites because they have shields. So I hope they won't get hit. Well, Zeus absolutely obliterated them here. Well, Zeus was the answer. Okay, now boars and bears. Well, we have one guy wearing bear skin. I wouldn't call that exactly a bear, but okay. And we have basically some basic Vikings. So Zeus should work again, but I'm also going with a Minotaur to kill the guy with an axe, and then perhaps a ballista if the Minotaur fails, and then some shield bears. Well, ballista, you might want to aim for the guy with the huge axe, okay? Come on, not for frontline infantry. Aim for the boss. Come on, there's only one left. Now we don't have anyone else to aim for, but you still missed. Come on, one shot and it's over. You've got this. Let's go. Oh, that looks fatal. And certainly is. Okay, let's move on. Now we have 3 of them instead of just one. But they are in a very compact formation, so Zeus should do quite some work here, while 2 Minotaurs distract them. And let's use snake archers because I haven't used them before, and hoplite. Why not? Okay, so 2 Minotaurs are distracting them, and Zeus is killing everything else. It did not work exactly as planned. It completely did not work. The Minotaurs, when they are on my side, they die from 2 hits, but when they're against me, they take 20. Well, it completely did not work. Okay, so this should be okay as long as other part of the plan works out. So let's go with 3 ballistas actually to kill the 3 axemen, and now for the rest, let's go with hoplites. Just a lot of hoplites and the Sarissa one Sarissa guy. Okay. Oh, now that was beautiful. One lightning to kill them all. And now there's only one left, and this should be no problem for the ballista. Perfect. Everything worked out flawlessly. Let's move on. Longships. Okay, so now we've got guys. They must be pretty strong if they can hold up a whole ship with 3 men in it. Well, okay, we have also some regular infantry, and this is the answer. I mean, it doesn't really matter that they're in wooden ships because they're carried by not wooden men. So even though wood does not conduct electricity very well, human bodies do. So yeah, it was over before it started. And okay, that was the last level. So I think we'll be ending for today. Okay, so let me know if in the comments if you would like more videos from tabs or not, and I hope you enjoyed the video, so like, subscribe, and see you next time.